Well, hello, my dear friends, and welcome to my kitchen, mi cocina. By the way, my kitchen always looks like this. I always have flowers and a candle lit. Well, I usually try to have flowers, actually. And I always look like this. All I need is a little computer animated bird to come fly through the window and rest on my shoulder and sing to me. No, I don't always look like this, but I'm doing a few videos today, so I thought I would, zhuzh it up. This has been highly requested. I've had a few people on Instagram and some people over on my website ask me for my green smoothie recipe. I've been drinking this pretty much the same base green smoothie recipe since January 2014. At the end of 2013, I had a couple of things in terms of my health that really made me take a good look at what I was doing and how I was taking care of myself. I had an ovarian cyst and I was challenged with endometriosis symptoms, and I went to see a really holistic nutritionist. She was an absolutely amazing woman, and she was the one who finally convinced me to do the green smoothies. Of course, I'd heard of them, who hasn't? But up until then, I guess I wasn't really that serious about taking care of myself. And in retrospect, I'm so glad that I was faced with those challenges, because that's really what set me off on a path of taking much better care of myself and my health. And I have totally seen the benefits. And the green smoothie, I think, is the base for, kickstarting a brand new nutritional habit in your life. It's the easiest way to really jumpstart your nutrition. It's the easiest way to get the veggies, to get the fruits, to get the other good nutritious supplements and things that you want to incorporate into your lifestyle. And it will set you up for success in the morning because it fills you up, it gives you a lot of energy. It really revolutionized how I took care of myself, and I love how easy it is. So today I'm going to take you through the exact recipe that I've been using for the past nearly 5 years. Crazy to think it's been that long. And yeah, I think you're going to like it. So let's get started. Here's what you're going to need. Now, the way I do it, I use a Vitamix, and when I first started doing my green smoothie recipes, I did them in a NutriBullet. I invested in a little NutriBullet back then, and it did wonders for me for the first 2 years. After 2 years of making these puppies every single day, I went ahead and invested in a Vitamix. This was actually a, what was it? It was like a Valentine's Day present from myself to myself and my husband that I got, because I really wanted more capacity. I wanted a little more power. The NutriBullet only took me so far, but if you're just starting out, go get a NutriBullet or a Ninja or whatever smaller one that you can get. So this recipe, the quantities that I'm going to show you, are meant for the Vitamix or any other, if you have another high-powered blender, great. What I do always is I actually create a larger portion. I don't do them, I used to do them just a single portion. Now what I do is I get 4 of these out of one of these, one of the Vitamix containers. Yeah. So first things first, let me take you through the ingredients. So you want a base of a green. This is I have it right here. This is an organic power green superfood mix that I get from Costco. I get all of these ingredients from Costco. This has chard, kale, and spinach, pre-washed. Love that. That's the one I've been using for pretty much forever. But if you want just spinach, if you want just kale, that's totally fine. Again, you don't have to have that one specifically, but just a nice green base. Then I always add broccoli. Broccoli, sometimes I'll add Brussels sprouts. I'll add anything that I have, green going on in the kitchen. Totally fine. But again, this is my standard, my original recipe. So these are the greens that I add. I always add a banana, and then I do pineapple chunks, and a mixed berry blend. Again, all of these ingredients I get at Costco. These 3, the broccoli, the berries, and the pineapple, are all frozen. Make your life easier. Don't worry about food that's gonna spoil. I actually also put this green mix in the freezer. I feel like it keeps longer. That's how I do it. So that's that. Now the extras that I add, chia seeds. Again, I get a bag of these organic chia seeds from Costco, and this is turmeric. This is a great anti-inflammatory. Now, if you recall, the reason why I started doing these green smoothies is because I was suffering from endometriosis symptoms. And I have another video on my channel here about my endometriosis story, which I actually recorded a couple of years ago. and it takes you through a little more in depth what was going on at the time. It's just a fantastic addition. And then good old organic coconut oil. All right, let's get this party started. I'm gonna make 4 of these. So I add 2 of water, right? So basically you're adding half of water of whatever your container is gonna make. When you start making this, you'll have to experiment. Everybody's blenders are different. If you're using a NutriBullet, it's different. But basically, in my estimation of making this for a few years, it's pretty much half of water. I don't add ice because I have my frozen fruits and veggies here. So these do very well to just keep everything nice and chill. So you can always add ice, of course, then add just a little bit less water. I'm going to pause it here and magically fill this up with water, and so we can start filling in with ingredients. All right, I'll be right back. And we're back. Okay, so I have water. Now I'm going to start adding the spinach. I usually probably add, actually, I add a lot more than that. What am I saying? What am I doing? Hold on. Magic of television. So here we go. All right, gonna add plenty of this delicious spinach. Woo, as it falls all over the place.
All the big green stuff. Okay. Put that over there.
Now I'm gonna add my broccoli. Cup of broccoli, just about. And I'm going to start mixing this up. It's gonna get noisy. And as I start mixing it up, again, the Vitamix has that handy, well, pretty much all blenders have that. Whoa, everything's shaking. Banana. And then about this point, I usually add my chia. Eyeballing it is about a tablespoon, maybe a tablespoon and a half. And then the turmeric, I have a little teeny tiny spoon in here. So I would say that's about a teaspoon. Okay. Pineapple. There we go. Whoa. And the berries. Yay. Whoa. Berries make everybody happy. Messes are fun, remember that, right? Okay, now I'm gonna blend this up. This is the time when you do your dance break. Cool. So something I actually totally forgot to mention, I always add almonds as well. I didn't have almonds today. Oh, I didn't pre-produce this video well enough. I didn't have almonds today, so I didn't add that. But I always add almonds. I forgot to add the hashtag real life. Hashtag real life. I forgot to add the coconut oil. See? This is why life just happens. Okay, here we go. Not that one, this one. Obviously, this is taking a lot longer because, you know, camera and all. But I can pretty much do this in less than 10 minutes. I just grab all the bags, pop them out here. I usually have my blender back there in the corner. I pop all my bags of all my stuff out here, get all my ingredients ready, and just crank these puppies out super fast. So this is the delicious end product. And again, depending on what kind of ingredients you put in it, you're gonna get different colors. This one turned out quite green. Sometimes I add more berries and it gets more purpley. And see, I may not have totally enough for this one, but that's okay. Ah. Okay. Let's see. There you go. You get between 3 and 4. Yummy. Between 3 and 4 of these beauties. These jars specifically are from spaghetti sauce. These are spaghetti sauce jars. But you can get your mason jars. And then these are the little tops. I get these at Target. That they have them in a bunch of places. And then I just pop these in the fridge and have them ready to go. Glass is always best for you, for your health. And that's it. Easy peasy. I don't think I forgot anything. Except cheers. Here's to you. Here's to your health. I hope you try it. Let me know in the comments below if you do try it. Let me know if you have any other amazing smoothie recipes. Again, depending on what I have in the fridge, I'll add more things. So if I have mango, I'll add mango. If I have apples, I'll add apples. If I have tomatoes, if I have carrots, but I wanted to give you just a very, very like base. Like this is it. These are the ingredients that I make sure every time I go do my Costco run or whatever supermarket run I'm doing, that I have these stocked up in my freezer and my fridge all the time. Like this is the bare necessity. Everything else to me is just an added bonus. Also, forgot to mention, any kind of superfood blend. Doesn't have to be this one. This is something that extra that you can also add. And you can get these on Amazon. You can get these at a health food store, but pretty much a bunch of supermarkets, Target. I got this one at Costco. Surprise, surprise. At first, you may not love the taste. You probably won't love the taste. At first, I was doing a lot of this. The classic, like, okay, down the hatch. Down the hatch. After about a week of doing that, and I started with like a small portion because I couldn't take that much. And then after about a week of doing that, I was like, this is delicious. And I really, really, really enjoy it now. I feel like my day is just not the same if I don't have them. So thank you for joining me. I hope you found this helpful. I hope you had fun making smoothies in my kitchen this morning. Sending you guys so much love, and I'll see you in the next one. Subscribe if you haven't done so. Like this video if you liked it. Make sure you send it to a friend. Share it around. Green Smoothie love for everyone. All right, guys. I love you so much. Besos. Adios.